So, what is Fault? Now, I've just noticed the trailer of this game, really literally just today. I had no clue beforehand. I was a avid Paragon player back then. This was, what, 4 years ago? 3 years ago? I've even lost track. I don't even know right now. It's very late. It's almost 7 AM in the morning. But I was very excited to see this, so I just wanted to make this video and share with you guys. And apparently, Epic Games, again, this was just news to me. I was shocked that I had never heard of this before. Epic Games had apparently released all their assets from the Paragon game. For those who don't know what Paragon was, it was essentially what you see right now. And it was really good game. It's a really high graphical fidelity, third person, all skill shot based, action combat style, MOBA. Yeah, it's a lot to take in actually. But it was a very solid game. The way it played, the way it felt, the way it looked. There were things that were not quite optimal about it, obviously. Hence why Epic Games decided to pull the plug on it. Hence why there wasn't this enormous population playing it. It never reached the levels of popularity, let's say, that Fortnite did, right? So they diverted the developer resources away from this game more into Fortnite and the likes, because it was about the time when Fortnite was gaining more and more popularity, so they wanted to focus on that, obviously. But it was such a shame. It was such a good game, had such huge potential, even back then when it really reasonably felt like even more than an early access game. The graphics never showed it. How smoothly it played never showed it. It was more so in content. Even then, you had access to so many heroes from the get-go. It wasn't just that. It was just, there was just this feeling that it could just use a tiny bit more refinement and a better sense of progression. They tried things. They tried a card system outside the games. They tried various sorts of other things, but alas, it didn't live on. Except now. Now, from what I've read, both Fault as well as the other para-zombies, as they're called, apparently, they're all out there. Fault is getting on early access today. I believe one is already playable again in some sort of a testing period. And not many news about yet the other one. I believe one of them is called Predecessors, and the other one is something like Overthrow. I haven't done my research that well about the other games, but I've really looked into Fault, and the reason why I didn't really look into the other ones is because, well, I've also watched my fair share of videos, I did my research, and I think this one's going to be the one that will promise Paragon level of fun and build on top of that also. I don't know, I just have this feeling that Fault in particular promises more of a longevity, call it bias towards a North American developer over an Asian one, right? Because I really don't want a cash shop that ends up being not so competitive, even if that's not the case, even if there are no pay-to-win elements, or even if it's too heavily monetized to the point that you no longer enjoy the game because the customization's behind a huge paywall, or you know, unlocking characters is behind a huge paywall, so you can't play everything that you want. I think Fault is going to take a bit more of a separate direction than that. At least I think they're not running the risk of going down that path so heavily. Now, obviously, this game's in early access right now. They require support, so I'm expecting stuff to be on sale, you know. They're going to want to sell perhaps skins, customization, even heroes themselves when you need to unlock them. But from what I've read, the game's going to be completely free to play come launch. Now I have to do some more reading with regard to characters and see whether we'll be able to unlock characters at least at a reasonable rate, right? But even then, even if you could just play a character or two within a long time period, I would say it's still worth it. Such a good game. It was such a good game, and this looks very promising. Another reason why I think this one is likely to persevere is because these guys apparently got dedicated servers from the get-go, whereas apparently one of the others is peer-to-peer, which is a big no-no coming from someone who's played his fair share of For Honor I mean, now, this is not as sensitive to input and lag as Forerunner would be, right? But it's pretty close there. You wouldn't want any sort of lag in this game. That would be terrible. You wouldn't enjoy it. So dedicated servers, definitely a huge plus. I'll definitely be checking this out. And I really urge you guys to have a look, go through the website. I mean, the early access is available today. Go out and watch some videos. I'll see if I can get my hands on this and try it out and start churning out videos, as many of them as soon as possible, because I'll really enjoy this. At the very worst, I'll just stream this for as long as I can and just post videos of my gameplay, right? With minimal editing, doesn't matter. I just want it to be out as soon as possible. So you should really check this out properly. Just go on the website, check each character, check previous Paragon videos of other content creators, have a grasp of the game, see if it's something you would like, and let me know in the comments down below. Like the video, subscribe, let me know on Discord, just message me if you'd like to see me covering this basically most of the time as soon as it's out, because this game really excited me back then, and I have a feeling that it will do so now as well. Okay, let's get on with the teaser, shall we? Yeah, so this is the second map that we had on Paragon. Ooh, it looks, hold on, it looks pretty neat, because I don't remember it being this bright or warm colored, if you understand what I mean. It was a colder kind of atmosphere, colder skybox, and colder lighting, I suppose. This looks much better. Look at this. Look at the shadows. Look at the light reflection. I think they might have done a thing or two with the graphics, because I don't remember them being this good. I mean, look at these. Look at the stone, look at the detail, the lighting, the shadow and lighting are really good. I think they mostly worked on those. I don't think they did much in terms of textures, to be honest, because they seem pretty basic to me. I don't remember exactly how they looked like. I'll make a comparison video down the line, probably tomorrow or the day after, if I find time from playing this, and we'll see there. But from what I can tell, it's mostly lighting and shadow that makes everything look so absolutely stunning. Ooh, look at the shadows. Very neat. Yeah, you see, my theory is correct, I think. The textures do not look that amazing. I don't think they've really worked so much on the textures or the effects right here, but the shadows look really nice, and the lighting, definitely. Look at this. It's very fast-paced. The combat itself, not necessarily the game. Okay. Yeah. There we go, counters. Woohoo. Nice. Yeah, that guy, I also like that guy. This guy's called Gideon, he's more like a mage. And you do these supernova kind of... Yeah. Nice. Yeah, definitely looks nice. Can't wait to play this. I have no clue who that is. But I'm really looking forward to finding out. Alright, as I mentioned earlier, early access is available today on Steam, 1 PM EST. So go check the game out, check the website, check the developer, and hopefully you'll enjoy it. Hopefully you'll want me to cover it more and more, and we can even play together. Alright then, I'll see you next time.